Take a seat.
Thank you.
Alright, before we get started, I just want to go over the informed consent with you. Everything you say to me is going to be confidential unless, of course, you say that you're hurting yourself or hurting somebody else. And from there, we'll take the appropriate steps and get the help that we need. Also, we're going to be doing a little bit of a recording for a class, so I just want to make sure you're informed about that. If you, at any point you feel uncomfortable, we can turn it off or just stop altogether. Okay? Alright, so here you go. If you just want to sign that for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, what are you here about today?
Just a little stressed about a few things in my life. Me and my boyfriend have been kind of, I don't know what you would call it, like not fighting, but like kind of just awkward. Like there's just been awkward tension between me and him because his mom is like a really difficult person to deal with. Yeah, she continues to kind of like butt in to things that really don't concern her because it's her only son.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about your boyfriends?
Basically, we've been together for a while now, like about 6 years. So I've been with him for a while, so I kind of expect like him to be kind of closer with me in a way, like to support me versus his mom.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's like a big, that's like a big problem for me because he's just, like he kind of takes her side sometimes when things happen, and she's kind of like manipulative almost toward him. Like if, you know, she'll call and be like, oh, can you come do this? And he's like, drops everything to go do it. And I'm like, you know, we've been together for a while. I understand it's your mom, but at the same time, it's kind of like important that, you know.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with your boyfriend aside from his mom?
Me and him are really good. Like we spend a lot of time together. He works, and I go to school, but we spend a lot of time together when, you know, he's not working. We have a lot of friends that, like, because we've been together for a while, we have a lot of friends that are the same. So even when we're not like necessarily hanging out together, we normally see each other because our friends are so like
interconnected.
Yeah, they're all connected now. So that's like, but we do spend time like with our friends apart from each other, and then we'll spend time like as a group. We'll also spend time like doing things just me and him. So that's
okay. Well, it sounds like you guys have a pretty healthy relationship then. That sounds great. You said that his mom is a little bit manipulative. Do you think that she does this like intentionally, or what do you think that? What do you feel that she does this? What do you think the reasoning is?
I don't know. I just feel like she is. Like she does it, and she makes sure she does it when like I'm around her, like almost like it's jab, like oh look, you know, he's gonna come and you know do stuff for me, and you're kind of just standing there, or, like you know what I mean. So it kind of that bothers me because I just don't understand. Like I don't know why. Like me and her were okay before. Like prior, he had lived with his aunt. And then he had to move back because of like losing his job and stuff like that. But now he's back on his feet again. But he's living with his mom still, so it's like awkward when we're like go somewhere. Like I'll like meet at the house, or like he'll come pick me up. But I don't like going in the house because it's awkward.
So it sounds like you're a little bit, I would say, frustrated. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think that you could do with his mom to maybe improve the situation? Do you think it's an issue between you and his mom, or maybe you and him and his mom, you and him? What do you think the main issue is here?
I just think it's like me and his mom, like, and I don't know that she, like, I think she knows, but like every time I confront him about it, it's like, oh no, she doesn't even realize, blah blah. But I don't know. To me, it's like I think she knows and she does it on purpose, and she wants to like control things. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like that because she is like his mom, and it's like her only son. So, and she has like other daughters, so she doesn't really care, you know, about me being in the picture type thing. That's how I feel anyway.
Okay, so you feel kind of unwanted, is that right? Alright. Would you rather be more accepted by his mother and like embraced, I guess I would say?
Yeah, definitely, because we'll do things together and I'll like overhear people talking like, oh, you know, since they've been together he doesn't do anything, and you know, it's probably because of his girlfriend, and that like hurts me, you know what I mean? Because I feel like someone's clearly going back and saying stuff, and I've confronted my boyfriend about it, and he doesn't, you know,
Yeah.
talk to these people, so clearly it has to be coming from someone close to him, so.
Yeah. And of course that would be upsetting, definitely. Do you think that if you were more included in events, it would be easier to get along with his mom?
Yeah, definitely. I think it would be better to, like, we go to places like parties and different things like that together with his family, because that's still his family, and I, you know, and like I said, if I want to like have a family with him one day, then I want to be able to, you know, bring my kids or even have like family get-togethers, but I can't do that. It's like awkward when I go to places now. Like I go for him to spend time with his family.
Yeah.
But it's awkward. I just sit there. I don't talk to really anybody.
Okay. So you feel, I guess, undesired by his family. You feel like you don't really fit in with them?
Yeah, like isolated almost when I'm with them.
Isolated. Okay. So do you think that it's something that you are maybe doing, or do you think that it's something that his family is excluding you from? What do you think is the issue behind all of it, that you aren't being included, you're feeling a little bit awkward? What do you think that main issue is?
Sometimes I thought before it was that me and his mom really never met for the first couple years we were together, because like I said, he was living with his aunt. So I thought maybe that's the issue. Like we normally, when you are with somebody, you meet their family. I didn't get to do that until a couple years later, after we were already together and things were serious. So I kind of blame myself almost in a way for that, because like I never got like a formal introduction type thing.
Okay.
So I kind of feel like maybe I was the one that came off on the wrong foot, because I didn't get to meet them until we were together for a little bit. I mostly met like his aunt and people like that. I didn't really, like, we didn't meet, like I didn't have like a close relationship or to talk, be able to talk to his mom and dad.
Right.
Like I was able to do with his aunt.
Okay. So you said you didn't get to meet till a couple of years into the relationship.
Yeah, like his whole family. You know what I mean? Like I met his mom and stuff like that, but it was like kind of like, oh hi and bye type thing. It wasn't ever like talking.
Yeah, you didn't really get to sit down and have a conversation. So you said he lived with his aunt. Did you have a better relationship with his aunt when he was living there?
Yeah, a really good relationship. Like we would, you know, talk. We would, like, sometimes we would even hang out with her, like in the house that they shared, because my boyfriend was living at the time there, and had like shared the house. Like it was like a 2-bedroom house or something like that, and they shared the house and everything like that. He paid half the bills.
Okay. So you had the kind of relationship you would want with his mom, but you had it with his aunt. Is that correct? Okay. So it seems like there's a little bit of confusion of, I guess, relationships there, I would say. Like, his mother figure to you is more his aunt than his mom. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's good then that you have a better relationship with his aunt. It's not that you're just like an awkward person. You obviously know how to have these strong relationships with people. What do you think was some of the strengths that you had in the relationship with his aunt that you could maybe try and transfer to his mom in a way?
I don't know, because like I feel like they're totally different. Like his mom is not like the type of person I would talk to. Like she's very, like she says like weird things. Like it's just not really, like she'll always talk about, oh, when he was younger or this and that, and it's like she doesn't talk to me as if you know, like as if we're together, like, or I'm an adult. She doesn't talk to me like that. Where his aunt would, like his aunt would talk to me about different things, and we would discuss like anything. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't awkward. You know, I would go there to like, cause when we first met, I was like younger, so I would go there and like wait for him, and you know what I mean. We would hang out like with friends there. So I don't really.
So you think that his mom kind of talks down to you? Is that right?
Yeah, almost like that, because it's like she don't want to hear, you know, what I have to say. Like my opinion doesn't count, and things like that.
All right. So I hear you kind of sounding unheard. Is that the right word?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So what do you think that you could do to maybe try and improve the relationship?
I don't know. I thought about like talking to her about it, like not confronting her, but like just telling her how I felt. But I don't know if that would be.
Do you think that you would be able to come at her from a perspective that wouldn't be aggressive? Because it's, from what I've heard, it sounds like she may not respond well to an aggressive approach, like confronting her may be the wrong word.
Like, I don't know, like I wouldn't get up in her face, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I do respect her. Like I want a relationship with her because I clearly am with her son, so I clearly wanted to be
Right.
not awkward, but at the
course.
same time I kind of wanted like